And we're live on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma, playing the Hermitcraft, the Minecraft, all the crafts. We be crafting. We be crafting. We got bananas in chat from Floyd, Forgil, and May School. Thank you for those bananas. Means that we're live here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma. I already said that. Why am I saying it again, eh? Why am I saying it again? What do I need? I'm so unprepared. Wow. The amount of unpreparedness has really just hit me. I've got to build an item elevator. And I think I have Season 7 loaded. I wanted to go look at Season 7 to remember how I made it. So I should probably do that now while I'm sitting here and go... Hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream from Season 7 of Hermitcraft. Season 2, I've had that one open. Season 7. I've also had Moo. That's a secret project. Don't talk about that. Mr. Spooky Gag, thank you for 3 months of support. Appreciate it. We also have One Funny Cat and ZXMB, probably Zombie Cat. Thank you for signing up on Patreon. 2 new Patreons joining us and playing on the Let's Play Minecraft Together community. Appreciate it. Welcome to all the peeps tuning in, saying hello in chat. You can see why I was here. Double check some numbers for the old skeleton farm. So I want... TP Tools just loads itself immediately. I find that interesting. Oh my god, I think I didn't extract the nether dimension, so I don't have the item elevator. Did I ever build it in the overworld? Dang! I can't download an old world to find out while I'm streaming. That'll ruin the stream. I don't think I did. Oh, this is going to be so derpy. Just looking at the projects. In each one there's a project, right? And I don't think any of them has the design in it. Where else did I build stuff? This won't, that won't, the sword won't. Is there anything in the sword? I think the sword is just decoration for what was down below. That was the dang, we did so much stuff last season. I mean, the season before that. Okay, I guess we're going to have to figure it out as we go, which is probably not very good, because it will be lossy and problematic. Great start. Lord Cryptid, thank you ever so much for 10 months of support. Bait and Neil, thank you for 13. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, we need droppers to send items up. We need hoppers. We need these. We make one of those clocks using that. So, hey look, some droppers. Yes, okay. Might need more redstone. We'll need stone and sticks to make other components. Oh, and do you know what else I gotta do? I gotta travel a very long distance to get my ender chest today. X has given it to us, says BB26. But what is it? Nobody knows. Quartz. Quartz is the other thing that I need. Shorter is here somewhere. There we go. Maybe a bit more than that. Gonna need a bunch of observers in the crafting bench. I've just been doing so much stuff today, doing this thing, doing that, doing this. Then I go to hit live and I'm like, oh, I didn't really prepare. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to do today, and we'll crack on with it, of course. But I needed to do some prep. Tony Glaze, thank you for 31 months. CP Studios, thank you for 6. Greatly appreciated. Hey X, have you ever considered a pre-stream so people can tune in? I did it in the past. I've often considered bringing it back, you know. The thing is, though, like, I only ever ran for 3 minutes. I don't know how long I've been streaming for because I've got to hit record. Where's the timer? 4 minutes. So, like, it would be like tuning in now. You haven't missed much, trust. So the other thing that I need is a couple of those, and we'll bring all this with us in case we need more droppers, which is very likely, actually. Probably not that many. Let's go build this thing. So, we are going to work on the skeleton farm and my base today. Doom Striker says, I have 999578000 points, so close to the face reveal. Dang, so close indeed. So very, very close. It'd be a shame if it were just a troll. And it wasn't a legit thing. Blue Eye says, what's he working on? I just told you what I'm working on. Listen. Ugh, you tuned in for something. I don't know what it was. I don't know what you tuned in for. Let's start off without the item elevator. I just want to get an idea here. I was thinking we might be able to use a water stream going across each of these. It'll make sense to have the hoppers point in at this side. So that's going to be like 1... Might want it to point off to the side. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think a water stream works because of the nature of it. If it were a straight line, a water stream would work. So because we can't use a water stream, we don't need to count, we just use more hoppers. Okay, which is sort of easier, but I tell you what, it's a heck of a lot easier, just more expensive. Get some chests up in this bizzle. And over here we've got the iron, right? Dang, I'm low on the iron. X, you should eat bananas this season. I should, shouldn't I? I should somehow find a way to bring bananas into the game. And just eat them. Just for a laugh. So we might see much of our iron, which I do have more of, disappear straight away here. Just want to place them carefully. So that is essentially, possibly, the bare minimum. I think, due to how the redstone's going to work, we're going to need a tiny bit more space around here. I've also actually placed a bunch of hoppers down earlier here that aren't necessary. And again, a water stream somewhere around here has got to be beneficial. You can see it already. It's always weird trying to do like what is sort of basic redstone, but because you're doing it live and you can't refer to some sort of template of the thing you've done in the past, just makes the whole thing feel a bit more abstract. It's easy to make mistakes. We got Shish Kebab here for 2 months. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Cloud says basic redstone. It is basics, right? This is a pretty like straightforward design. X, are you hyped for this season because it looks cool so far? No. I hate playing this game. I'm so hyped for season 9! Oh my goodness me! God, I can barely contain my excitement. I'm lying. I don't want to play anymore. What? What was all that about? God. I don't. Oh God! I was about to say I don't know what's wrong with me. Definitely don't know what's wrong with me. I'm breaking my own farms. Chat finds me a little bit sus today, I think. When is face reveal? Says Lazy Rubik's. Ah, yes, the long-announced face reveal that I keep mentioning will be in the future. When is it? Yes, it's actually the same as last time I said it would be. The date hasn't changed. So no need to update your calendar and no need to keep asking. Velina90, thank you ever so much for gifting subs to Trash Accountant, Darth Vorfin, Amber Dragonfire, Exanthe, Mandalise, if you heard your name being read out loud. Be sure to say thanks in the chat for the gifting of the subs. My Stream Deck just did a double press. Will it break the animation? The answer is no, but it might break it next time I try and run it. We'll soon find out. Or maybe not. The Dork Knight, thank you for 13 months of support. Appreciate it. Loving the new season. The Hermit's always surprised me with their new ideas. Yeah, you know, we always try and bring something different to our builds and stuff. This season, though, the assortment of builds that are out there are just really quite fantastic, aren't they, from the get-go? I was mentioning that to Corrales earlier today. It was just like, there's so much cool builds everywhere. And I myself, I feel like I've successfully contributed to that. Last season, I don't know, my stuff was mediocre. This season, I'm really happy with that sandstone palette. That was just stroke of genius, if I dare say so. Right, so here comes some of the tricky stuff. Yeah, very tricky. Oh, okay, I see how it is. So, we need to power those in the right order to get stuff into the system. I've left some space just because I think that would be a good idea. Now, if we're going to use a water stream, this thing, we're going to have some sort of dispensary system here, and then the water would be at this level, so thus we need this. This is how you redstone, peeps. You're getting educated today. Oh yes, that piece of torch was actually part of our dramatic lighting. Let's just do that. Squirrel Warden, thank you ever so much for your cheers and your biddies. Greatly appreciated. Also, Briz Nefario, thank you for Prime subscription. Hey X, it's a bit of an oldie, but have you ever heard of Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield? Do you know what, I have, and I haven't listened to that song in such a long time, to the point where I have no idea what it sounds like, just based on the name, therefore it goes on the list of something to listen to later. Cool. Thank you. Hey X, if you read this, I wanted to let you know that I think you are amazing, keep it up. I am building a futuristic mega base on my own server, got heavily inspired from your Season 7 base. Wonderful block palette for you to choose. Cheers, my dude. Yeah, I feel like the Season 7 approach was just such a great and palatable way to do a base. Like, you don't even have to use the same block palette, right? Like, it's the concept of build tower and put thing in it, and then you can just do it all over and over and over again. So, what we've got to do is make a clock down at this level. Yeah, I really wish I had the Season 7, like, if anyone out there has got the Season 7 world open and wants to tweet me a screenshot, it's in my nether bartering area. Around the back there is this elevator design, and there's one where you put like a redstone torch under it, and then there's another way you do it with observers. Immediately I'm starting to see like a bit of what's what here. Maybe it might not be necessary to do that. So, if there's an item in there, we get an update. I think what I might be building is the easier one, and the other thing I'm thinking of is like an old design. Because this might work just like that, you know. The next bit's going to be tricky though. Or maybe not. In fact, this alone might do the trick. The next thing is that it needs to be a clock. Redstone. Bang a song, says Polly too. Yeah, this we haven't listened to Jim Kirkwood in a while. His music's just amazing. So, you can do sort of... No, that's a decay clock. What am I thinking here? Like... See, I can think of, like, put a redstone torch on the side. That's not good. It definitely didn't have a redstone torch on the side, so that's not the right way to think about it. Let's place down some redstone. Maybe that will, like, kickstart my brain a little bit. That would... If the block were there, that would transfer it to here. I keep thinking you want to go past it. That's a different type of... If that's on, we want it to, like, blink. So, maybe it's more of a case of that. But I think you might need a repeater there. So, in order to test this, let's remove that. And does putting that there make it faster? No. Well, that would sort of appear to be it. Okay, so before we go any further, let's put these blocks down. Oops. Okay then, so we put a dropper here, and we're testing to see, like, let's say 16 items come into here. This now does its thing. Okay, all the items go through. Dang, I think it's it. That's got to be the... Well, if that's the same design or not, that worked. Nice. That's it. We've built it. There might be a way to make this go faster, but let's not worry about that. So next thing is the water stream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll probably bring that forward by 1. Okay, here's where things get messy because there's lots of items. And that chest is kind of full up. I mean, I sort of just want my inventory to not be overloaded. I can't even pick anything up. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Might just be best to work in a way where we let all this despawn for now. So I picked up any hoppers that were there. And I think we're going to need ice, right? Don't you always need ice? There's probably like ice above us, funny enough. So I think what we'll do is head up. I used to have a shield. My shield broke and then I forgot to repair it. Yes, for tinted glass, says Jane. People keep saying that, and it's like, just because you've got a mob farm doesn't mean you have to use tinted glass. I've deliberately designed it so that that wouldn't be necessary. Like, just because it's there doesn't mean you have to use it. Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe in some people's minds it does. They're like, you have to use it, X. I still need coal early game, you know. And I'm going to pinch some while we're here. I'm also going to start drinking my tea because it's been 13 minutes. Dang. And I haven't had a sip. Can't let it go cold. That would be illegal around here. Holes, welcome to the stream. Slices don't need ice. Well, since we've headed out, let's give it a try. Why not use soul sand instead of dropper elevator? Says M Danish. M Danish, okay? M Danish. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. If I had built a soul sand elevator, you'd be asking me, why am I not building a dropper elevator? And that is precisely why I built the dropper elevator. Because before starting the stream, I thought, what do I want more messages about? Why did you not build the soul sand elevator, or why did you not build the dropper elevator? And I was like, I think I can tolerate the dropper elevator questions today, so I built that one. That's entirely my reasoning behind my redstone. Is how will people react to it? If I build one type of mob farm, someone's going to ask me why I didn't build another. That's how I make all my decisions now. Because I know someone will ask. Also, why didn't you type your message in all caps? Why did you type it all lowercase, eh? Why? Tell me the answer! Oh, you and your questions. Why didn't you build a chest cart elevator? To be fair, that one didn't even pop into my head. That did not even pop into my head. And it's something that I very rarely do. Now, I was watching Tango's stream yesterday, and he was like coming up with ways to sort out the items in his farm. And I suggested that where the items sit, maybe running like hopper minecarts through underneath to pick them up would be really cool. Now, like, that turned out to not be like great for his needs or whatever, which is perfectly fine. But it's something that I actually haven't really seen done, which made me thought it'd be really interesting just to design like minecart oriented mechanics where, you know, like you have to deal with that, because not only do you need your hopper minecarts to pick up the items and dispose of them into a water stream, they then have to kind of like function in a way where, how can I describe it? Like, it doesn't back up. Like, the system has to be operational for that need. And that would be quite challenging to coordinate the minecarts in a way where they can handle that. So I thought it was an interesting one. I used to make fun of Minecraft streamers, but people backseat game yell more than anyone else. Cheers to keeping up the good fight, says Samity TV. Thank you, my dude. It's cool. Like, whenever I have a little waffle like that, okay, right? Like, it's slightly irritating, those sorts of messages, but in a like, things could be worse kind of way. Like, it's not really a bother, is it? Come on. So I just like to have a giggle, okay? And as always, you know, whoever's message I'm reading out, it ain't aimed at you. I'm just having a little bit of fun with it. It's not personal. It's just for the giggles. That guy with the long hair says, why didn't you update the server to the latest snapshot and use the ally? That's a great question. And do you know why? Because the ally isn't in the snapshot. It's in the beta. Come on, get it right, people. It's not confusing. There's Minecraft preview for previewing the betas because they're going to shut down the beta system for Bedrock. And the beta is where the ally is. And then there's snapshots and pre-releases. Okay, and don't forget release candidates over on Java Edition. What's Java Edition, you say? Well, it's not Bedrock, it's not a PE edition of the game, or PlayStation, or Xbox, or the one on the Switch. It's simple stuff to understand, and Preview's the one that works on iOS now. And you can preview the future of the Minecraft, which is not the same as the snapshot. Okay, that's the other preview for the Java. Oh, God. It's simple, I swear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, yeah. Well, we'll have it like that. We'll have to put in some sort of guardrail thing over here. Oh, did the items just despawn? Well, that's terrific. That's made me happy, believe it or not. Right, no, it hasn't really. I can put some stone into here for now. Didn't I have, like, a bunch of junk? Yeah, there you go. I do have junk. Got junk in the trunk. Let's get rid of it. Geordie7859 here for 19 months saying, are your hands not cold handling all that ice? My hands usually get cold pretty easy because they've got poor circulation, but they're warm because of this hot cup of tea. Why most hermits don't use shaders, says WFerrex. Why do most hermits not use shaders? I believe it's because they have a choice and they choose not to use them. I know that I have a choice. Oh, I've done this totally wrong. I just needed one bit of ice there. It's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, right? So I can save the rest of this ice. It should go in here. Ah! What have I done? Oh, no! That's not what I'm trying to do. I thought I was so clever with the shortcuts. Beeps, what's the lesson? Don't take shortcuts in life. Otherwise sand will fall on you. Oh, dang it. Now I've got to walk around to place that block too. There we go. There we go. Oh. Right. So, I think what I could do... I think I might get lazy and just make a... yeah, I think I'm going to get lazy here. Lazy Xisuma. God. What a rebel. One there. Oh god, I keep burping. By the way, if you hear me mouth burp, I try and hold it in a bit. It's because I've not long since eaten. I have now switched to... Okay, it's day 2. Oh, it's time for X to update us on how he eats and plans his days. I'm so thrilled by this segment. I really wanted to know what you eat. Oh no, now it's doing that! It's immediately backfired. Also, I kind of wanted to filter out... Dang it, I forgot about filtering things out. Oh, why now do I think of this? Okay, so I could build the filter here. And yeah, okay, we'll do it that way around. So not all is lost. Good time to think about that actually, because now we can sort it out. So who wants to know? Who's dying to know out there? X, what time of day are you eating? Please tell me. I will tell you. Rest your head. young child. So I had some ideas cross my path that I wanted to experiment with. One is to like treat the morning like your most productive time, because for me, once I'm awake, like in the morning, that's my like most alert time, I'm most productive, and then gradually through the day, like your energy fades a bit, and it's harder to focus, harder to be motivated. All right, Tensive Mars, thank you for confirming that this is the same as the Season 7 design. Appreciate it. Seems like that bit of Minecraft knowledge has actually stuck with me then, right? So. That needs to be a dropper. And no, don't pick that stuff back up, and it faces that way. So if I could try and spit this out already, this train of thought, I've switched. So I wake up in the morning, have my shower, do my yoga, meditate some days. Not really doing too good with that anymore, but I try and keep it up. And then I do like a little bit of cleaning or whatever, and then, you know, clean up the kitchen or something. And then for like from like 8 till 12, I'm pretty much here at the computer doing my best work. And I feel like it really translated over to recording Hermitcraft yesterday and today. And so I really just kind of like focus and get on with everything I need to do. And then at the middle of the day, I make my coffee, I work out, and then I eat my big meal. And it's worked really well the last couple of days. Like, I just feel so much more energetic and in control and productive and all that kind of stuff. This change has been really good. What are we looking for here? Something like that. Big Boob Bleen says, when do you sleep? Well, after a stream, I'm gonna chill out and watch a video or something for like 10-15 minutes. Then I'm gonna go for a walk and go to bed. Anyway. Garrett says, wow, you shower in the morning. Yeah, you know what? I don't sweat a lot. That being said, like, as the temperature goes up, that'll change. So I might start showering twice a day. But generally, I don't really like sweat a lot in the winter. So I only really need to shower in the morning, and that's just to wake me up. And so, yeah, I felt really energetic, productive in the morning. And then, it's really hard to multitask, by the way. And then when I have my coffee, that really like perks me up, even though I'm not tired. Get through the workout. And then I spend about 2 hours doing odds and sods, and then I work out again and eat again, and also switch to having the higher carb meal in the evening. And I tell you what, like, the carbs do make you feel kind of groggy in a way. And so now it's like that middle bit of the day just feels much more productive too. So then it's like 6 o'clock I'll finish eating. I eat around 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. That kind of time. And so like by the time 6 o'clock rolls around, it'll be streaming time. You know, I'll be way less motivated to do anything other than like hang out and chill out. And then that just kind of like wraps up the day pretty well. Or if I'm not streaming, you know, I'll have an easy evening or something. It's I really like it so far. It's only just like a day of it or whatever, but pretty good. Carbs aren't very satiating either, says Ron J. Barv. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I definitely find protein to be the most satiating thing to eat. I think that's a properly set up filter that can be side by side. The thing is, you then want to make use of this space here, I think. And I'm going to get lazy with the redstone clocks again. You want the hopper to point the other way into a dropper that's facing downwards. So it's like here and here. because that's where those two will go. Let's get the next one in. I want that redstone torch. Why have I got the hoe on me? Oh. Right, repeater. I'm going to run out of some redstone components at this rate. Have one of those. And then we need the clocks in this space. So I placed so many of these observers today that I now know it's... when you place it, the output faces towards you. So we're going to put them there. Then go around and put them here. So now you'll see that whatever items come through here will get shot down there, and then that's going to have to come around. So all this is going to get lowered down and stuff, but that's cool. Yeah, all of that's good. Ab Taylor, thank you so much for subscribing. Also, Everett rhymes with flavoured. Everett rhymes with flavoured? What? Does it? 3 months saying hi, love the new season. What are we doing today? Working on our skeleton farm, first of all. Super X says, I still don't understand how redstone works. You must be a redstone wizard. If you tell yourself you don't understand it, you're not going to learn it. You need to take the time to figure out what's going on. Like, look at it one bit. I've been using quartz temporarily as a filter. So let's continue that, right? The only things we want from this farm are the arrows and the bones. And you know what? The arrows will, for the most part, probably sit there. I barely use any, but it feels weird to throw them away. So now if we go back here and put in arrows and bones, we'll see the item filter will fill up. This isn't... I'm not sure this is actually... No, you normally put more items back here, don't you? This is where an anvil would come in handy. Okay, so we want like... Yeah, I'm remembering it wrong. Let's go... Let's do hashtag... Filter! Filter? What on earth is that? Filter. Hashtag... No, that's wrong. Filter. That's just... I spelt it that way deliberately once and it stays. Thick Mai, thank you for 6 months of support. Saying what's your favourite brand of tea? It is Twinings, my dude. It is Twinings. So we take that out. And like if we put that many in, I'm pretty sure like I can take out more than that, right? That brings it down to 13. So every time I add some of these in, this goes down. So it's 11 in each slot. And that's the way you optimize it. Cool. Yeah, there you go. So now any bones coming through here go straight through, right? That ticked up a couple more times than I would have expected. How have we lost one of those? I think I know how. Maybe you do actually need to not have it that low. Let's set each one to 10. What are we doing here? Yeah, let's go with 10 on each. I think I understood why that happened. And then maybe that will stop it from breaking. The Valorian, thank you for the Prime, and Hourly Muffin, thank you for gifting his sub to Hey, it's Meven1. Meven, be sure to say thanks in the chat. Let's see if the animation works or not. I don't think it worked, because it double pressed last time. Sea Turtle, thank you for 9 months of support, my dude. Right, let's see if it will fix itself after double pressing. That is concerning. Okay, yep, it works. Good, good, good. Alright. So, if we look in here, we should have one item in that one item in the next. These will be empty and ready to go into a water stream. Which, I guess, if I put one lower, it means it goes right along here, or I put it one higher, and we dig out a little more space. I think we'll go with the second option. So then this stuff will come around here. Damn, this music's so good. What are these creepy AS songs, says Buck. It's dungeon synth, but this is like more like fantasy proto dungeon synth before dungeon synth was a thing. Basically, like dungeon synth is a genre that kind of emerges out of black metal, and then in the late noughties, the early tens, it all of a sudden just bloomed on Bandcamp into like a whole music scene. And then people went around like exploring artists who have kind of touched on this music before, and Jim Kirkwood in the early 90s was creating this kind of stuff that wasn't primarily like dark like dungeon synth is, but like very adjacent to the sounds and ideas of it. And I reached out and asked if I could use some of this music, and Jim was kind enough to say yes, and so we have it here on stream, which is super cool because I really like his music. Pulse 1147, thank you for 48 months, saying happy 4 years of me being subbed. I've been here since season 2 and here's to season 20. Joke of the month, we've all been learning about past monarchies, and there was this one king that was only 12 inches tall. He was a terrible king but a great ruler. Oh, I get it, because rulers are 12 inches. Oh, he's always explaining the joke. Why has he got to explain it, they said. I'll explain all the jokes I want to. Just you listen here, right? Thank you, my dude, I appreciate it. We need the cobblestone to make a few more droppers now. I'm just sort of trying to... Basically, I'm using this as a dumping ground now. It's like, get in there. We need the space. Also, I came here to pick up a bucket of water, that's right. I kind of need an infinite water source, though. I think I know where one is, actually, if I go back up here. Yeah, look. Right, so I had a little staircase and then I ruined it. So I've got to make a new one. Yeah, there might be some like infinite water off in this direction. It just might be a bit of a pain to actually get to. Oh god, I really don't know if I'm like digging near it or not. And I got no torches, great. Yep, this is not great. For multiple reasons, one of them being that I can't even see where I'm going. See, I don't know if I'm like about to break through and find it, or if I'm completely off the scent. Dang it. Huh. Let's think. I don't know. I had like a little connection through here, but it's kind of gone. Okay. Okay. Maybe I go outside, get a bucket of water, and then come back. So somewhere around here, we'll create a little pocket. Your British accent seems stronger in the streams than the videos for some reason. Probably because streaming just takes on a different kind of temperament and velocity. It's like a different mindset, a different way of talking to the audience, so probably find it's just a bit more casual for me. Ugh. Let's go up. Gotcha! And somewhere around here is the way back in. Gfall004, thank you for the Prime, and also Commander23, thank you for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it. Why does the Hermitcraft server have a border, says MK Tips? To preserve the southern terrain for the 1.19 update. Here we go. Right, how long have we been streaming? 35 minutes. I need to stand now. I'm sick of sitting down. Hey, I've been watching Xisuma Says for a while. Happy to finally have the chance to drop in on a stream, says Ankless. Glad to have you with us, my dude. Hope you're enjoying all the videos over there. Oof, right. Here we go. Xisuma, do you have a drink there to hydrate? Well, the rest of my tea has officially gone cold. Not drinking any more of that. I'd say it's about probably less than 20% less. So I wouldn't call it a crime against tea. Valley Games on Twitch, thank you for your Prime subscription. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're entertained. Having fun. All that good stuff. And there is the water and all the sounds and noises of the water bottle popping and blah, 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 blah. That's what I think of that. Right. So that'll bring the items to there. We have a sign and then we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the last one is the hopper. Cool. Right, so I need to make a sign or something equivalent. Actually got wood in my inventory, haven't I? And I've still got just the amount of junk I'm getting is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Okay. Alright, that'll give us a sign. You know what a trapdoor would actually do, wouldn't it? If you just place it topside. Here's another thing. Gonna need a bucket of lava here, aren't we? Let's fill in all of this here, actually. So the lava's gonna go there. Save that. Down in a hole. Okay. Let's go this way. And grab a bucket of lava. I could actually just, I could ignite the ground and turn it into fire. And I think I'll literally do that just because I'll forget to grab that at some point and it'll be useful. So we do that. And then I'm just going to put that there. To Sack Nick, thanks for 3 months. Singing stream when? Never. I'll never sing on stream ever again. I don't know, I just randomly sing stuff sometimes. That's how I roll. Okay, next up, crafting of the droppers. Sweet. So we do that. Then we kind of have to do all of this again. So the trick would be to make sure that we're starting at the right height, I guess. Which means a block there. What on earth was that sound? I mean, it sounded like when a creature is in a water stream and they get converted. Specifically a zombie. Maybe there's a zombie in a cave in a puddle getting turned into a drowned. I can hear spiders and stuff, so there must be a cave nearby. Okay, so if we grab those things and make some more, then it's like block, comparator, something, right? Comparator, yep. Block, and then 3 pieces of redstone. So now when I rip it out, we know where it all goes. That one there. This one here. 1, 2, 3. Cool, apparently there's items in the system. I guess currently bones and stuff can kind of filter into here, can't they? Well, that's lucky that that didn't spill over, actually. Right, I feel I should put a torch down there, even though I don't have one, but... yeah, next bit is this, and luckily for us, it's really quite simple. Oh, we're going to run out, aren't we? We're going to run out. And do you know what I did? I used up all of that cobblestone. Ugh. I used it all on the wrong thing. Dang it! I guess I could actually just mine a bit more. Rather than going back to my base. So... mine a bit around here. This song is absolutely epic, isn't it? I haven't heard it all in a while. It just feels so much more vivid to me today. Two, exactly as many as I needed, right? So now, whenever there's items in the system, they go up to the top. And in theory, everything's finished, so... the reason we've got nothing coming through is because nothing new's spawning. But if I kill some of these, then items have to come through. So, in goes some items. We got a sub bomb here from FX Soons, gifting subs to MJ Fellows, Mr. Enigma, Brave Soul, CSB, Crafty Lady 2019, Okami 1730. Thank you so much for the gifting of the subs. Appreciate it. Did you say this was called Dungeon Simp, says Kibba? That is correct, I did. If you heard, did I say, if you heard your name being read out loud, be sure to say thanks in the chat. Dang. I say these things so often, sometimes my brain just can't keep up. Isu says, hello chat. Welcome. I mean, if you're interested in listening to Dungeon Simp, this is a more fantasy, Lord of the Rings themed style of it. If you just go searching for Dungeon Simp, there's quite a few varieties of it, and a fair few of those will be on the dark side of things. Right, I think I just want to put some torches around here, maybe actually keep a little bit of a ledge, or maybe, I don't know, yeah, that should be fine. Just make sure it's nice and tidy. We're not going to come back into this area again, is the idea. It should now just be self-sufficient or something like that. Right, so at least it's all nicely lit up. And I could fill in the space behind the hoppers, but I think I'm just going to leave it be for now. So it just kind of looks like that. You can see a little bit of the droppers over here on this side. I must say, if there's no... yeah, if there's none of that there, and then there's none of it over there, we should probably fill those bits in with deep slate, which I did not bring, and isn't really a thing I can just quickly dig out of somewhere, is it? So, I guess we do have to take a trip back. If we're going to do that, let's take back some supplies with us. Okay, so now, right, we'll sort out the mess that is my inventory back at base. Dungeon Sim does lend itself to the gloomier vibes, says Yellow Harold. It does, it does. But, you know, that gloom is also, you know, mysterious and nostalgic. At least that's how I hear it. Block Peeps Power Me's says, I love smaller chats where most of your questions get answered. I do my best. Mostly they moan at me for not answering them. Glad someone appreciates my efforts. Gosh. Okay, so like valuables up here. We're just gonna get through this quickly. Wooden stuff, although I do keep some on me. I think my ender chest has become a bit of a jumble as well. So we've got no iron in there currently. Let's go ahead and smelt more of that up. Oh, that's not the way it works. Don't really have a chest for putting glass in yet either. Apparently I've been chucking it into there. So as you can tell, we're in desperate need of like more storage and organisation. Just something I did want to work on a little bit today. And something I haven't been doing, which I need to do, is move these into the correct chest. And then those can go in here. So up here is where I'm trying to keep this stuff for now. Okay, and go those things, and then there's some stuff to go back into here. Like the tools, we always keep a bit of that in there. Backup food. Don't need the redstone components in. Other useful items at the moment are just being kept in here. Probably don't want the woods. And probably don't need the moss. So yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. Like I said, iron is missing though. Okay, and my redstone chest is up here as well at the moment. Spooky Dokie, welcome to the stream. Also, peeps, if you're enjoying it and you haven't hit that follow button, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hit the follow button and catch future Hermitcraft live streams. Alright, let's get back there and finish this up. I got a weird feeling there was something else I wanted to do too. I did want to put like an on-off switch into the farm. Boca J says, "Hey X, I tried part of a cold shower today and it was really refreshing." Awesome, dude. Yeah, it's very refreshing, isn't it? I use it as a tool to wake up in the morning, you know. I joke about it. About having the icy cold hands of death. Which, it kind of is, but man, does it wake you up. Depends how cold you go, right? Like, cool is refreshing. But if you go like real cold, it'll make you shiver. That'll really wake you up. Ketchup Doc, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. Okay, so I've also realised that we never filled in this, which is probably now almost super awkward, but actually not, fortunately. Okay, I'll tell you what else. I kind of got rid of all the stone blocks. Whereas what I want to do is sort of fill in this. I guess I'll just leave a torch here. That'll be the equivalent of. Ah, where are we at? Oh, there you go. You can see. We've got those two and these two. Ah, I accidentally managed to place two of them on top of that. That's not good. There we go. Last of all then. This isn't part of it. So now, there it is. A finished project, my friends. Beautiful stuff. Melly Cool says, "What are you doing?" I'm playing Minecraft and talking to you. It's called streaming. Gah. Get with the times. I'm messing with you. True Bacon says, 1000% agree. I don't know how people live with cold showers. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. It's good stuff. You know, a hot shower, a warm shower, it's very friendly, it's very welcoming. Those things aren't always, you know, they have their moments, their values, but so does a bit of discomfort too. Right, I kind of just want to kill a few more to sort of see it in action, but it's kind of slow as you're learning. Oh man, I missed how the spawner... Wait, where'd that go? How the spawner killer is set up. They just flow under me, go up and fall down. That bit we did a while ago. Techno Spy, thank you so much for 2 months of support, my dude. Appreciate it. Rumors says, I like my shower not too cold, but not really warm either. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, you naturally gravitate towards the most comfortable thing for you, right? But, it's the things that challenge your body that are beneficial for it. Like staying in perfect relative comfort constantly and always being fed and like all this stuff is just like not great really for your long-term health. Your body needs to be challenged in order to respond and get stronger. So that's why things like cold showers and fasting and whatnot can be great for your health. It's obviously an individual thing, it doesn't work for everyone, but it's worth trying. I keep accidentally hitting that and looking out and being like, what's this about? Oh yeah, I gotta go get my ender chest. Let's wander and waffle. Let's wander and waffle. So if I keep going this way, we'll get to Gem's place, which I was at yesterday, and I left my ender chest there, like a goose. Like a silly goose. Staying up 50 hours non-stop is also challenging, says the Duck Architect. There is, you know, I was going to caveat it by saying that, you know, not every challenge is a good challenge. There is little in the way of evidence that sleep deprivation has any form of advantages. The evidence mostly suggests that you should aim to get 7 to 8 proper hours of sleep every night, and based on what age group you're in, that might change a bit. If you're a teenager, they reckon more like 10. Right, I'm very worried about falling off, but we're there. Blue Dragon Wolf says, when you're in your 40s, you're lucky if you get 6. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in my 40s, but I don't think about it that way. Like, I strategize my commitments, like, I organize my time and whatnot to prioritize that 8 hours of sleep because I think it's really valuable. I mean, the evidence is there that, you know, missing out on sleep is not time that you ever get back. And that your body needs it to recharge and refuel. So I always... Yeah, I didn't really show what Gem had been up to there, did I? I just kind of wandered straight off. I see some of you commenting on it in chat. Let's get away from those villagers quick. I don't have any gold armor, so I need to keep moving, I guess. Usually I'm not excited to start another day, so I stay up a long while usually, says Rubs the Gut. When I was younger, it used to be like that. It used to be like stay up late with your mates and oh, not tomorrow. It used to feel like that. These days, like, it's more like making each day count and like trying to get each day right, which involves making sure I get the right amount of sleep and sort of staying on track. So I like that. I like that structure and routine of like getting up the same time every day. I feel like it gives me control. I'm not at the mercy of like feeling anything like that anymore. Don't you worry, Xisuma, Ramadan is next month, so be fasting the whole month. I don't want to do that. I do want to fast for a day. I really want to. I don't think I've gone a day in my life without eating, right? But like in my mind, it's like if I don't eat for a whole day, I can treat myself to, you know, like a big curry or a takeaway or something. So I'm gonna have to like, you know, resist. FX Soon says, but you spend 1/3 of your life sleeping. I'm just anti-sleep. Yeah, but like, why do you spend 1/3 of your life sleeping? To repair and replenish your mind, your body, your energy levels, your health. Sleep's essential and crucial. It's going to give you better quality time when you're awake. In both mental and physical dimensions. By the way, I really like what Jevin did here. He dropped us off some free food. I feel like this is a little thumbnail moment, maybe. Oh! Pressed the wrong button, did I? Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, like, what do they call it? Sleep machizo. Oh, I only got 2 hours, I'm good to go. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, if you don't sleep, if you have less sleep than you need, you will be measurably physically and mentally behind where you would be if you had the full amount of sleep. And yeah. X, I tried 12 hours fasting. It's so hard. I'd eat lots of carbs and fruit veg beforehand though. It's a Speedmaster. Yeah, maybe don't start with that. Maybe start with a more like ketogenic meal. And just if you try it, make sure you drink lots of water in those 12 hours, right? And the best way to do it is 8 hours of that can be sleep, right? So early lunch, early dinner one day, late breakfast the next, and just drink lots of water. Dang it! Where is I going to put the glass? Glass is going to go over here. Now, what I want to do next is actually work on the interiors here. I didn't actually read this. Okay, 4 stacks for 1 diamond. That's pretty cheap. I want to make my own food farms, really. Okay, and then our wooden chest is here, and I don't even know where these sorts of things will go yet. We'll chuck them into the unknown area. The F1 Fishy is here with cheers and biddies, saying hello X, how are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. Appreciate it. Jenny Penny says, I fast all the time, love it. Definitely helps by eating keto too. Yeah, that's what I've found is like I try and up the fat and protein and minimise the carbs. And it's definitely easier on days with less carbs. I fasted a whole 36 hours on Boxing Day and spent the subsequent day last year. Wow. Tip for fasting X, make sure to hydrate well with water before you start your fast. It will make a big difference. Yeah, I've listened to enough advice and whatnot on it now. I mean, I welcome all advice, but from certain people that are very knowledgeable on fasting, I've listened to enough advice now where if I do it, I think I'll be pretty confident and comfortable that, I've got the right ideas and whatnot. Like, I'll probably have some salt and electrolytes or something along the way too, and probably minimize the amount of exercise like the first time I do it. Not gonna go like weightlifting or getting on the treadmill much. Puzzle Frag, thank you for 47 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time. So, decorating the interiors here. Dang. I'm looking forward to this, but I also kind of like not entirely sure I know what to do. I feel like I'm going to move that ladder so that you walk in here to go up. Yeah, I feel like this is one of those ones where you just start placing blocks and like roll with whatever comes out. Let's get some of this stuff smelted actually. Running out of coal again, am I? Where did I decide to keep that stuff? Hey, look at me, I got my ender chest back. Woohoo. I'm from Israel. We have a national day in which we all 13 plus fast for 24 hours. I did it twice now, and I feel really good after that, says Mr. Yovon. That sounds awesome. Be nice if there was a bit of that in our culture over here. There isn't anything like that in the UK, at least that I'm aware of. Yeah, I'm just thinking about when to do it. Like, I'm kind of like in a good place to do it sort of nowish, but I have plans this weekend for a takeaway. I'll see what happens. I'll do it at some point. SCJDG, thank you for 19 months of support. Greatly appreciated. I'll probably do it on a Saturday. I feel like Saturday would be the best because work out on a Friday. I'd eat after that. Then Saturday, I could just minimize the exercise and then eat the following day. And then the day after that I'll be working out again. Because I'm just a bit conscious of like exertion around doing the fast. Do it on Fridays, says AB Honey. Now I work out on a Friday, so... Here's the other thing though, when I've been working out, like, because I'm really well fasted, like, after I finish the workout, I kind of feel like pretty good. Like, I could probably just sit down and not eat immediately after. So what we got here, like these cut sandstone slabs. So I feel like this is where this should be. So you can kind of wander up to here and interact with whatever's going on there. Then this bit will be removed. Kind of like having a step up there, that's kind of cool. Yeah, might go with that. This will all probably be mirrored on the other side. Now, these blocks are interior only. So if I do that, gives it more of that symmetry feel, doesn't it? And then probably, you know what, I reckon... I feel like the roof of this area should be at this height, actually. So if I take that off and just go like that. Can those stay there? They kind of can, really, if you think about it. I can still access them. Does feel a bit like shallow. You know, I'm kind of thinking like that's got to be a valid floor or window. It doesn't really have to. This feels a bit low. That being said, who says it has to be like a flat roof either? Okay, and that actually kind of lines up coming into this space. That feels sort of nicer. Now, again, I'm pretty sure... Ooh. These are actually all, like, internal things that I filled in. So I could keep that whole thing going like that, I believe. Uh-huh. Okay, we'll do that. So, heavy use of the cut sandstone. Which makes me think I should put a different material here. I also like the idea of breaking that up so it's like crimson all the way through. I'm also thinking this like shape is kind of nice. I feel like calcite would have been a really cool build material. I can't think of a single geode that I found. Actually, I did the other day when I went into that massive cave system. I saw a geode. But otherwise, like, I haven't seen a single geode, so I don't think I could quickly go grab some, unfortunately. So Joe hasn't found one. Yeah, I really just kind of picture this shape as being interesting. Ah, that bit is actually... Okay, that bit's part of what's going on outside. So let's say... I think what we'll do... I could have used birch. Does that explain myself that well? I have some when I get back. If I think I get back, how much do you need? It's okay. I was going to experiment with building. I'll do it without, actually. Sorry. Changing my mind. Gosh. Okay, so this will go here. You know, they don't have to be full blocks. This is where I feel like having armor stands and things like that, this is where you've got to bring in a little bit of detail somewhere around here. So like if we think about some other block types in this game, you see later on in the season when you've got your ender chests full of different things, this sort of thing becomes way easier. Actually, I'm not sure how much it is for either of them. Oh, we got a visitor! So like you've got a smithing table and a loom. And I haven't even touched these things yet. Now that doesn't look good. And I think a shroom light might. Like, what is the middle? The middle will probably be in line with that. And it's at that level. That makes me feel like a trapdoor is necessary. Peeps are saying end stone. That's a good shout. I don't have any. I haven't even been in the end yet. So now I feel like this room needs to feel more kind of compartmentalized. Oh, fancy words. Oh, spoilers! Okay, cut sandstone. Oops. Nice. Yep, that almost fell down. That actually feels a bit odd. But yeah, I feel like I could maybe bring in some of this stuff. I did say birch a couple of times, right? Like a bit of birch wood here and there. So let's go ahead and... I've actually got a couple of bits here, so... Like, what if it were that? Sort of feels okay. Yeah, and I'm not really seeing like much in the way of other details here. How do you make... I think I know how you make these. Creative mode is much better because you can just pull out this big inventory of blocks and, you know, like something to hang your clothes on, right? Or whatever. Your coat. Would having like the odd thing like that in here look good? I'm not sure that makes any sense. Looking for something that just sort of says something. Like... What would the top of a table look like? That? I don't know. Peter the Hobbit 1, thank you for gifting the subs to Sweet80, B9S, Soft Cloud, Oleander, and Abigail 2015. Be sure to say thanks in the chat if you heard your name being read out loud. Appreciate you doing that. Also, Canadian Jet, thank you for the Prime. I've missed a few here. Maybe I've been just a bit engrossed for too long. SCJDG, 19 months. A live stream actually home and awake. Awesome. Mad Cow Chow for 27 months. Saying, what do you think about banning Mondays? Oh, get rid of them. Let's just skip Mondays altogether. What did I see recently? Oh, a case of the... Somebody's got a case of the Mondays or something like that. What's that old saying? I'm gonna put those there. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this space, but probably nothing. Or maybe there's like some flower farm projects I could put in here, but essentially, like, I can use this space for something eventually. We're going to focus though on what's going on down here. So that's going to come away. And I haven't actually lowered it yet, have I? So we could bring this out further. Kind of like the idea of this bit being a bit grand, like having it open it up. Which looks really cool, actually, from that perspective. The no more Mondays? No, that's not it. That is the saying. Someone's got a case of the Mondays. Yeah, like, Mondays on a 9 to 5, I understand. But here's the thing, like, every day is a day. Time is all you got. Time robs us all, you know? Like, I just treat like every day like It's a day to be alive. So we've got like this, you know, 2 there, and I feel like maybe actually we keep that kind of pace going. Was it in the last episode of Hermitcraft that I showed you there was a way through the little green roofs, by the way? Is that something we did in the last episode, or is that in the next episode? I can't remember. Anark, thank you for 49 months. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, my dude. Yeah, so this bit is just, again, we're going to use the cut block everywhere, and then maybe come back and put that other variety of one in here and there. I sort of feel, though, like there's room for something else here. Harvey's 1690, thank you for your Prime subscription. I was about to say, blatantly? Blatantly appreciate it? I don't know what I was going to say. God. I appreciate it, my dude. Thank you. Y'all saw it in the last video. Cool. Cool. Okay, that's good to know. And we've got a noise in here. It's Flopsky here for 3 months, saying it's been a bit, but I love being back. Welcome back, my dude. Glad to have you with us. Right. It's like a kind of picture. Nah, it needs to be more like it is down below. Whoopsie. Actually, I think it looked nicer like that. A little gap, right? So then... and it's at this level. Oh, I'm trying my best here. I think it's looking alright. Because I had no idea what the interior was going to be like for this thing. No idea. Right, I can't help but feel like there's an opportunity there to hide a shroom light or two. I don't know why I picked up so little of them. I don't think we really needed the light to come down. I'll tell you what, if we knock out some more... moody lighting here might actually benefit it, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's not necessary. There's enough light coming from various places. Also, something else has caught my eye. Do you know what? There is another block in the palette, and it's the Sandstone Wall. That might have been what could have worked better over here, but it didn't really look like a table with the things on top, did it? So we haven't used much of this, but I don't think it really suits anywhere yet. But I was just looking at this and thinking maybe there. However, it's like too thick on one side. Should it be? No, I think we'll go with the wall there. So all of that I like. Much tidier now, isn't it? This does look a bit on the odd side, but you know, it's a nether portal. Then we've got this little space. And this stuff doesn't need to be here. That's what I've just realised. So we can tidy up a lot of how that looks. No doubt about that. So this side's essentially going to be mirrored, with the exception of having this here. And on the other side, I used that space to go up, didn't I? So having some differences in symmetry is perfectly fine by me. One thing I have to do, by the way, one thing I have to do, or else, I say, let's quickly make a chest. I have to put the seeds in, right? There's no automation here. There's no room. There might actually be a room for a filter to separate the seeds. If I feel like making another item filter today. Huh. Since it's part of how the room is going to look, it makes sense to maybe try and do that. But first of all, let's focus our efforts a bit on just tidying up some of this. So as we come into this area, it's more like the other side. Jammy MP, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. It's appreciated, and I hope you're enjoying the stream, my dude. Yeah, this is looking all right. So it's that bit that we then have the next set of slabs coming across. And you know what? I might make it so there's not even a ladder over here. Like, maybe a ladder isn't even necessary, I'm thinking. But we'll need it for a minute. So, can an item filter go there? I think it possibly can. This might interfere a little bit. And I'm pretty sure it would fit underneath that. So it seems to be that it might be a good idea. It will require a couple of those to feed into a composter. Basically, M3 says X opinions on puns. I think that puns are punny. Okay, sorry if I split your sides with that delicious slice of expert comedy. Gosh. Okay, isn't it Ricky Gervais who says that puns are the lowest form of wit? I'm sure I agree with that. Puns can be pretty decent. Probably depends on the pun. So it's like you have the first one that points into the comparator, right? So the comparator is on top of that block. And then the second one would need to go into a composter, which would probably awkwardly... I mean, maybe I could just design this so it feeds into one chest and then you get both wheat and seeds in there. Or sorry, bone meal. I could also make it so that the minecart goes higher up. There's so many design decisions. Let's get that roof in check first of all. So it's one above the height of the window. So I think that means it's here. And that already shows you that it needs to be higher. Yeah, and then it goes to this height here. So I think we're going to rearrange that whole thing to make it work. And then it's 2 on this side, right? So we'll get this in place. And then worry about everything else after. Whoopsie. I think that's correct. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just missing a shroom light and one of these, perhaps. Cool. Adding a roof makes it feel nice and homely, says Explorer for Gold. It does, doesn't it? It really does. Glad you said that, actually, because I hadn't really stopped to take note of it for a second. But yeah, it definitely does. So, isn't that bit different over here? It's one beam and then all the sandstone blocks, but we kind of got all this other stuff in the way. And we're going to attend to it in a moment, as my inventory here gets ridiculously full. Okay, and then for the cut sandstone, it's... Is it at both levels? It is, it is, it is, it is. Including all of that. Except that one, that's not. Sweet. Strength Mod, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. Right, I think what I want to do next is possibly set aside some seeds. Oh my god, my inventory is not prepared for this. I want to rearrange the setup that we got going on here. Oh, apparently some chests got in there. Let's go put the sandstone stuff away. There's a lot of that. We can just fish it out again in a minute. And then wooden things in here. That's more like it. We can really shift some over here now. Right, there it is. A few more coming through. So I think what I need to do with this here... Okay, I didn't think that through at all, did I? I could have them poke out into the room, which would be like this, going up, and it would look pretty ugly, I think. So although it's not like more storage, sometimes aesthetics prevail. Aesthetics prevail. Could that be a metal band name? I think not. But the prevail bit sounds very metal. So yeah, I might as well take full advantage of the space that's here and do that. Okay, so this is going to go like so. Then we'd have a slab there, which I can do later on. And then at this height, you can have that. But we're going to move this up higher and put in an item filter. So what did we say? That would be we need to build this thing from like the bottom block onwards. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to disable the whole thing for a second. Come back out, minecart. You have to be more aesthetic and less practical. Random customer at the playstyle works is man UCL98. Yeah, I always try and prioritize both together, right? Sometimes that can't be done. So I think what we want is to have this be where the seeds end up. I've done that wrong. I need to just basically dismantle more of this. It's partially correct. And I think we can make it sort of effectively more compact by moving that like that. So that's where the seeds need to end up. So if we construct that bit next, sort of back to front, that might work. At least there's a fair bit of vertical space here to get it done. Now, does that have my redstone supplies in? Look at me, I'm lucky. It's got my redstone right here. But no comparator. Oh, jeez Louise. I need to drink some more water. Mr. Yovian says you need to have the hopper on top of the composter. Dang it, I do, don't I? Ah, that I do. So, composter there. Oh, sorry, that's where the seeds end up. I think, let's change this. It's not going to be very hopper efficient and stuff. I don't know if these blocks technically need to be here. I think I might make use of that space if I can. So that's there. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're going to need that space over there for other stuff, right? So now we've got to back to front it with the item filter. The Wolf, thank you so much for 8 months of support. And also to Strength Mod for the Prime subscription. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Cheers, mate. Oh, it always does, doesn't it? We also got Hypno with a raid. And the one, the only Assassin coming in for 2 years, 24 months. My dude, thank you so much. Hypno, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. I saw Hypno was streaming some Hermitcraft. I thought he was. Wait, did he leave a minute ago or something? Yeah, they did. Yeah, I saw you were streaming it. Hey, who nudged me? You did. Thank you for the raid, my dude. Hope the season's off to a good start for you. I've certainly been enjoying it. Let's grab some stone. Filter, as it says. So, a couple of those. I'm pretty sure we just need one. For all of y'all tuning in, we worked on the skeleton farm today, doing some finagling and redesigning with some redstone, and we're doing redstone again all of a sudden. I kind of want to keep this here just so I can remember it, air quotes. Right. So the item filter... I think it can point into there. And then that will be the block that has the redstone torch attached to it. Which means that the repeater goes here. And behind it, the redstone. This doesn't look right to me. Maybe it is, I don't know. Dang it, I'm going to have to get rid of this. I really want to keep it because I'm going to forget. I always forget the way that one's set up. Why is that so wrong? Oh, because the torch is in the completely wrong place. There is actually not a lot of room here for an item filter, but there is, well, if I put it there. So this can come out and go off into this part of the room. Right, so maybe... let's bring it back one. Again. Which means that this can come back into existence, I guess. Right, so... really are squeezing it in to what little space there is. Yeah, so we've got that going on. Which means we can... do that. Right, so now it's actually how it's supposed to be. Which means we have the redstone torch. And we need to get up here with the old comparator. And we've got a noise in here. We've got C011 for 2 months and Arson White here for free. Thank you so much. Got a message from Hypno. Hang on. I can't actually read it. Let's click on that. Oh, Hypno's off to make some dinner. Okay, cool. Enjoy your dinner, my dude. Hopefully it's something tasty. I had a salad today. A salad with lots of eggs. What was the other thing that I ate? Like a, what do you call it? Ravioli type thing with the pasta and the spinach and the cheese, cooked in butter with some almonds thrown in, some garlic, some basil leaves, and some butternut squash. Jute 082019, thank you for 25 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time. So it's that and that. Now I think the idea is that I could lower it all by one and have that there be the thing. I think that would be no problem whatsoever. So let's go ahead and do it. Put this here. Redstone behind it. Because you know, it doesn't have to be super compact, but being compact is good, right? I think it's good. Just want to be efficient with the space we've got here. Right, there you go. So now the item unloader needs to go across the top of it. I'm going to need a couple more droppers. Probably no more than that. Lasagna, says Adam. No, it wasn't lasagna. It was it's called ravioli when it's got meat in it. It didn't have meat in it, but it's like a pasta that's got, you know, like the stuff stuffed in the middle, like a square pasta. It's really nice. I try to avoid pasta, but I've had a couple lately, just treating myself. So yeah, we'll bring the rail out to here. So, in turn, it can. I think I might literally need to bring it out a bit further, just in order to kind of satisfy the rail now, because it's got to turn. So it's got to turn, go up, up, come across to about here, I think. Also, putting composters on top of hoppers, isn't that like a good thing for the server? I might have to go back to the tree farm and take care of that at some point. Let's go 7 of those. Break it all down into slabs. And do that. So we've got a few more. Right. This inventory is literally disgusting to me. What's wrong with pasta, says Garrett? Processed, refined carbs. Just, you know, the more refined and processed food is, the less healthy it is. Chat, discussing food terminology again. What is it with this community, says Carls of Doom? They take after me. They're analysing their food. They're thinking about it. What am I putting in my body? Wait, where are all the rails? Didn't I have like a whole bunch of them in one of these chests? Oh wait, it's the one at the bottom. There you go. So like they need to be moved about. Look, there's other little bits of redstone here and there, and glass which don't belong. Right, and I think I got all we need. Gander says just listen to Sunny by Ocean Groove. It's brilliant. That song's absolutely amazing, man. What a hype song. Sea Turtle, thank you for gifting a sub to Bola Rosa for 6 months. Appreciate you doing that, my dude. Very kind of you. Thanks for supporting our community. So we need like that. Then it needs to go up, turn the corner. See, it needs to go up again. It's like a bit of a pain, but maybe this will work. We'll see. Because that can't be a powered rail. I think it will get up. I think it'll have enough momentum. And then this will be the powered rail though. Now I need to reconstruct the redstone we had a minute ago. So that is powered by a repeater. Oh, I can see it very clearly now. No need to threat. I got it. Oh, fell down. I get it on the ground. I can do the redstone, look at me. This is it, that's all we need. So let's create a hover minecart and give it a little test, shall we? Don't know if that'll work. Yeah. You're capable of going up there, that's good. Now it's probably got a little bit of wheat and seeds to pick up at the moment. Because you've been doing things, haven't you? Oh, I wanted to check if it got any. We'll never know. I guess this is where we do a little bit of simulation, right? Hello! I was 2 of you. I was about to wreck house. Maybe not without my sword. I've got visitors, peeps. They're coming for me. No! No! Oh wait, I've got really good armor. It's okay. Don't worry. Oof, don't sweat it. I was going to simulate something. I got distracted. So we take some of that, and we take some of this. Some of this wrap. Some of this and some of that. Okay, so then we chuck those things. It picks them up. It stays there because it's unloading them. The seeds shouldn't go any further. But I didn't exactly configure that. And it also isn't... Ah, this is not built right, is it? That locks the wrong hopper. Can that be changed to... Oh, it's totally wrong. Like, it's so wrong it's laughable. But this is why we test. The whole thing can actually be moved down a block, which should remedy it. One, two, three. So let's put that back into place. I've got a fourth piece of redstone here. That's not just from breaking it just now, is it? Right, so that's the actual filter now. Looks like our stack of seeds made it all the way down. I had some stone with the name... There it is. Although... it's not enough, is it? This thing will never probably need it. So we do that. So we know that that works. Right. And it's not getting through there now. And that will send bone meal into the system. Ah! Beautiful! Beautiful. Love it. Okay, this place is a little darker at night, it would seem. How dark is it? Oh, nowhere near. That's good. I love the lighting changes. That was a great decision. Oh, Raph! Well done. Somewhere out there in the universe. Wherever you are. I can hear the janking of skeleton bones rattling behind the walls here. Bro, my friend just made me try to find him streaming and he was not even live. Did they forget to hit stream? What happened there, eh? So this level pretty much stays as is. We're going to get rid of this ladder though. Not keeping that, funny enough. So that thing gets to go in the wrong place. Right there. Looks really smart. Looks really slick. Except I forgot about the seeds. Derp, they said in chat. What a buffoon. What a silly goose. You can't play Minecraft. What are you doing? Yeah, let's throw some junk into the corner. String's not junk. Basalt can go in here, as can the stone possibly. Yeah, rotted flesh is junk. Wood goes over there somewhere. Dang it, I cannot wait to have a proper storage system this season. You know, I'm enjoying the early game actually. I'm enjoying taking it a bit easier, but here and there, a couple of times I'm like, you know, maybe get on things sooner than later. All the wooden bits. And the glass. And, you know, now we're looking healthier. So I need to go up there. Actually, this thing is, like, not really... Oh, do you know what we've got to do? We've got to take a chest with us. Oh, this is painful. There it is. I could really do with those ladders again. Okay, so I want to temporarily put the chests like here. And then that'll do all of that. Hi X, how are you doing so far? And what are you doing right now in Hermitcraft? Right now in Hermitcraft, I'm putting seeds into a chest. I'm going down a ladder. I'm picking up more seeds. We're working on the inside of our base. The irony of X saying taking the early game slow while standing in his mansion of a starter base. It's just how I roll, homie. It's just how I roll around here. Yeah, this is my early game, jeez. Gotta remember, peeps, we're full-time Minecrafters, you know? I spend a good 6 to 8 hours, probably more like 6 hours a day doing Hermitcraft stuff, right? Not every day, but on the days that I do it. Like a big chunk of time. That's how we get stuff done. So, this area is actually not done because I haven't punched out those torches. I'm happy with it apart from that one chest. We could put in a couple of little stalls on that side, but I think I'll leave it, you know, we'll come up with ideas. It looks gorgeous walking back and forth. It feels like a proper interior. I'm happy with that. So the next phase is through here. And I feel like probably going to put in some walls there, maybe. These bits are definitely going to change. Let's go get some crimson wood. Is it me or has the music gone a little bit louder? Is concrete, terracotta or different block palettes better for builds, do you think, says Adam BTT. I mean, your question's a bit ambiguous because... Okay, that won't break anything. Oh, it does mean actually I have to keep that as that. Like, a build palette is a series of blocks that look good together that you can use to achieve what you want to build. Like, does it matter if it's concrete or terracotta? Like, it's about the texture and if it suits the build. Maybe in survival, you know, there are some obstacles or limitations of what types of materials you can get your hands on. That's always something to be considered. But ultimately, if you're able to get your hands on what you want to get your hands on, the block palette is the block palette, right? So when you get to here, those blocks are ugly. They're ugly. And then when you get up here, you're going into a new area altogether, really. So yeah, I think... Is that necessary? No, it's not. I think you want that, basically, and then for it to go in that direction. And that gives us a kind of height or something to work with for this room. You missed Corrales' party, says Adam. Did I? I didn't know Corrales was having a party. Okay, cut sandstone. I think we need more smooth. Smooth jazz. 106.9. Caps Lock, thank you for subscribing. Alsev, thank you for 25 months of support. Greatly appreciated. Hope you all are enjoying the stream. Right, let's go. Oh! Abba Snail, thank you for cheers and biddies. Saying I think sandstone walls would look lovely by the end portal entrance. I haven't been to the end portal yet, and I am not planning on decorating it or anything myself, so it'll be whatever it is. Thank you for the cheers and biddies. Oh, whoopsie. So if it's one lower there, and it's that height there, and then, so that's kind of done itself, really. Not glamorous, but it didn't really need to be in this space. Did wonder about filling in these walls. Do we have cut sandstone available? Yeah, I feel like it makes sense just to have those filled in. There you go. So it's a bit like, it's a bit rough here. Not gonna lie. But it takes us up to this area. Now I think, yep, that's not necessary. Just seeing which blocks have to be the way they are. Like, oh, not that. But this, right? Huh. Now that is necessary, but I could also... I think I can get away with making it a cut slab. And then is this necessary? Yeah, I could make that a slab, but that don't really work. So some of these blocks I thought were not necessary. I can't remember. I think it's where I built it in World Edit, so I'm copy and pasting stuff around. And then there's these like little quirks where there's blocks that end up in a place where they don't need to be, that kind of thing. So if we have slabs like that, I don't think that works. I think what you want is to step down on a slab, right? Then you're at the next level. So that is... You can do that there. And then have a slab here. I'm going to do this all with a cut sandstone. And you will be able to walk through here. So that's a slab. Yeah, it's coming together quite easy now. It's got a bit of a groove to it. You can kind of see where they go each time. And then that brings you out to spoiler territory. So here, put in the floor. Right, so now we need some soul lanterns in this space, I think. I also think I'm going to put a roof here. Yeah, that feels about right. I think spawn while I'm away. How long do you ban on being alive, says Poltergeist? For as long as I can. When death comes ripping, I'm going to put up a fight. Do I have any soul torches? How do we even make them? I think you can make them with soul sand, sticks, and coal. So I'll pinch what little supply we have here. That thing is still chugging out the bone meal, isn't it? Has it only made 52 for all of those seeds? Goodness me. X, I'm curious to know, how come you use a downwards bubble elevator rather than a water drop, says that guy with the long hair. For symmetry, that's why. For symmetry. I know what you're getting at, though. It's something I noticed myself. It's like, yeah, why am I doing this? Like, it's quicker to fall than it is. It's one of the problems with the magma thing. It's like, it should just be the same speed as falling, or maybe it's just going up, because it's kind of weird that it's different speed, right? Because then when you use it, it's like, I could just be falling down. If you use both in the same spot, though, then there's an obvious, like, use for having them swap with redstone at the bottom. Make some soul lanterns, make some ingots. Oh, it actually used up the right amount. Cool. I think we're done with some of these materials. Yeah, let's head up there with the soul lanterns. So, I kind of picture, like, you can't really walk into this. I mean, there's not much utility to walking into that little bit. So let's just have one each and every time. And then here, I'm not going to bother. But that is the official way that you get through. It's awkward, you bang your head a lot. It might be possible to replace some of these blocks with stairs that face inwards, and then that makes it a little less head bumpy. Should we mess around with that next? When is the next live stream weekend, says Adam. It is next weekend. If you head over to the Hermitcraft Twitter, you'll see that earlier today, just before we went live, it was announced that there will be another weekend of live streams, and it's even more jam-packed than the last one. Sticks go over here. Okay, so now we want those ones, and we'll probably want more than that. I can't believe like how much I overestimated how much of this wood I needed. Like I tried to be a little bit generous when adding it up, but that was just kind of silly, you know. Who do you think will win today, Manchester United or Atletico Madrid, says Spacken. I think it'll be a draw. Oh, you didn't see that coming. Oh, you thought you were so clever. Ah, so I can do this for the inside, and that I cannot. I can do that though. Oh, do you know what? That might be the equivalent of... Ah, okay, yeah. So, if I do that again... Huh. Can I also... No, I can't make it turn to the side. So then here, it would be those two blocks. Right, that looks weird, but luckily... Oh, you can't... Oh, I guess they just go up there now, don't they? They just go up there, that's where they go. Found you a new home. If anything, it'll probably make this all a little bit spookier and darker. That's actually opening up, like, relatively well. It's not perfect, but I could possibly rebuild the roofs so they're, like, a little bit taller, but I don't want to get that crazy with it. You don't want to get crazy with me, eh? Don't you know I'm loco? There we go. Looking good, and then... I think I might leave it like that, or just put these two in as well, since it's like the connecting piece. There you go. Let's press H. We're good everywhere. Dang! Loving it! Nice renovations, right? Trouble my pants, says Canada Thoughts. Canada Thoughts, what are they? Thoughts from Canadians? I don't know. I'm confused. There's definitely more space for stairs, says Daft Poeter. Yeah, and the slabs on the bottom. That helped. That helped a fair bit. Holes says X go and give it to you. Until I'm not. Until I'm not. What's been your favourite Hermitcraft base in Season 1? Mine is definitely Season 7, says Tobler. I do very fond of Season 2. But yeah, Season 7. I like the way... I love everything we did in Season 6, though. Like, spread out, doing loads of projects. That was so much fun. Zoink STF, thank you for the Prime. There's actually something I might focus on a little bit more this season. Is perhaps being a bit more all over the place. Like, my current plan for what we're doing is to expand this little starter base with several starter projects and farms that I might rebuild later on at a larger scale and stuff like that. But currently, we step outside. Let's have a look at the current state of the place. We're gonna getting shot at. We're going to extend this thing that we've just been working on with the green wood. That's going to curl around the corner into this space. We're going to have another building somewhere behind the bee hut here. And then it will continue like going across and around. So all of this space around the starter building that no one else is using is going to kind of like be filled up. Now, I don't want to get too attached to the idea of having these little connections, though. Like, I don't want it to be... In fact, what I might do is I might stop there, because this gal's got his shop. So, comes around the corner, there's a build here. So maybe we've got, like, 3 buildings on that side, and then 3 on this one that connect. Something like that. I'll have to plan it out a little bit more here and there. Season 3 was amazing in my opinion. Had one of the best gaming districts as G-Stab. It definitely had the best gaming districts. My base in Season 3 was a little bit like... It had some really cool stuff in it actually, to be fair, but I think overall, like, without something on top of it, the underground bit was a bit... Like a really cool concept, but just, you want to put something on top of it, you know? Mike Bob, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it, my dude. What do I want to press? I want to press something here. Peeps, I got 4 channels on the YouTubes. Hyra Joe, thank you for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it, my dude. If you've never checked all of them out, you got an excuse to check them out. There's one about music. There's one with me talking about things. The live streams are on the 2nd channel, and on the main channel we had a new episode of Hermitcraft. And over on my Patreon server, things have gotten off to a wonderful start. I was on there having a look around the other day. If you're interested in playing, you can go to xisumavoid.com/get-whitelisted, and over there you can find out how to join the server. The server's only like 5 or 6 weeks old, so it's early times over there. I'm going to wrap up my stream a little early today. I want to thank everyone for coming by. Be sure to hit the follow button before you head out of here. We will do a Riggedy Raids. I just got to set it up. So, big thanks to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you to all my mods, my patrons, and to all the peeps gifting subs. Yola appreciated. What we're going to do today is pick a random Minecraft channel. So if you'd like to support, just a small streamer, we're going to go sub 100 viewers. And this person is making a resource pack, which actually sort of sounds very interesting. So maybe you'll discover something cool over here. Going to send you to Acrylic 51. Alright, and that's it from me. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.